Right next door, if I turn my head to the left, I will see where apparently the Minister of Justice is here in the constituency. I hear that some handing over is taking place and some care packages apparently are being handed out. I really don't know because I have not been officially informed.
What are we going to be doing with all these frauds?
Chinese food, man. Young strong
This is serious.
We're moving on. And
no, Chairman, you're not going to move before the people get...
Yes, I am.
You are move then now.
Please
move.
sit down.
You're not going to move.
Have a...
Blessings, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, Anju has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. As well as Zuleika Jess shows the pattern of politics being played out down there in St. Elizabeth. And millions of frogs seen in rising waters in content. But NEPA says, don't be alarmed about the frog fright. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now, ABR family and viewers, while we continue to monitor the relief and recovery aid after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, we still want to expose and give updates on the thief them. All those who are caught in corrupt act must be exposed. And so this is an update on the Anju Wright in-sport $222 million fraud, where he was basically found guilty on September 30, 2025, and he was set to be sentenced on November 21st, 2025. He and other two men who were found guilty of same was sentenced to 10 years and 7 months in prison at hard labor. The men were charged following an investigation dating as far back as to 2017. Enough more of them for go prison. All who in public life and abuse them power and use the vast amount of money where them get from manage to illicitly enrich themselves. Them for go prison as well. We shouldn't have a man like Anju Oates being in the head of governance of our country, knowing that he's still uncertified. All of them points where we drive home to some of the people and for open up them eyes for say it was never about the poor. Enough of them were in a public life, no care nothing about the poor. That is why they don't shape and make any plans and policies to benefit generations to come and to benefit those who are among the living now. Them not do that. It's all about them, their friends, nepotism, cronyism, and them families. How long una go take to see all of these things? This footage that I'm about to show you right now is a new member of parliament for Northeastern St. Elizabeth who has been working on the behalf of everyone in the constituency. And the moves by this current administration after devastation hit brought St. Elizabeth to its knees, the food basket, ground zero. And when you look at the pattern of the moves of this government, I want any little fool guy or any little fool girl for come tell me say it's not about politics. Sit down in a little shallow mind, on a little waste careless thinking, on a careless mouth, and use on a careless finger come type on people platform. Oh, the government is doing all that he can. Some people have to wait. Some people need to wait. But every move that they make, we see it more and more. It is down a political line. Now listen to Anju. Him talk one thing and then him do the other. Him say nothing of a politicize. It happen in a burial. It happen in a COVID. So what him a chat about? And it is currently happening now in this relief process. What can go so? Donors, charities doing more than the current administration. But people must wait. A whole heap of people still not reach under this current administration. But people must wait. Get out on the shallow thinking. The people need help and the people need help right now. This is an emergency. Humanitarian crisis. But hear what Azulika Jess has to say.
I am currently at the constituency office for Northeastern St. Elizabeth, only to be informed that right next door, if I turn my head to the left, I will see where apparently the Minister of Justice is here in the constituency. I hear that some handing over is taking place and some care packages apparently are being handed out. I really don't know because I have not been officially informed. Why do I raise this? I raise this because it appears as though there is a pattern. Because on Saturday, the Minister of Local Government also came into the constituency. There was no prior notice given to me as the Member of Parliament. I was only informed that 60 care packages were given to the JLP Councillor for the Santa Cruz Division. The PNP councillors for the remaining 3 divisions did not know anything about the visit, and as Member of Parliament, I also was not informed about the visit. And I raise it because it raises serious questions. At the end of the day, we have to remember that we are the people's representatives, and we constantly say that we're not being partisan in how we approach the whole issue having to do with aid and relief distribution. But the truth is, actions speak louder than words, and the actions leave much to be desired.
How long must the people be that human sacrifice? Stand up, defend your rights. Up, up, mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Stand up, defend your rights. In one day, they destroyed what took 1,000 to build. Stand up, defend your rights. They may conquer other lands, but they never kill the will. Stand up, defend your rights.
Now, many residents down there in Content, Manchester, are alarmed at the scenery of millions and millions of tadpoles, that's baby frogs, in the rising waters. While we know that, the frogs are there to help, eliminate other insects such as, mosquitoes, flies, and all of that, the people are still concerned. And we even seen, NEPA, who's responsible for the environment, stating that the people must not be alarmed at the frog fright. But then the respective authorities are not moving their hands fast enough to give the people, pure drinking, clean water, right? Some of these streams and rivers and tanks where these people get water are filled with frogs, filled with other insects, and they have no choice but to drink it. So we're looking at the broader picture to say there could be, waterborne illnesses when we have insects, taking over the water that the people use.
Alright, so look at the dark spots that we're seeing here. And if we look closer, alright, all of the dark spots we're seeing here are tadpoles, baby frogs. There are millions of baby frogs in Manchester, down in Content. They are migrating to all angles of this water. So the dark spots that we're seeing, the moving dark spots, there you can see clearly, clear as day. What are we going to be doing with all these frogs?
Chinese food, man. Young strong power.
This is serious. No, it would appear as if they are hatching right in front of our eyes.
One thing, you know, you can't do the hungry, I can't do Mother Nature, you know.
Now this is serious, and they are migrating to all parts of this water.
You see, them good, you know the difference between them and chicken.
That is it. Wow. I've never seen anything like this. No man, a different frog them man. They want them on the farm, them a different frog.
And we're seeing our councillor, Ian Bell, have been raising this issue with some water tanks, and the mayor constantly giving him the runaround, it seems. And so he stood his ground for the maybe 100th time. He stood his ground in the meeting of the municipal corporation. And when me tell you, say, a them type of representation, you want to stand up for the people. We need some of the members of parliament, even from the opposition side, to take some stance as these and make the powers that be know, say, una stand up and fight for the people. Even though a whole heap of the people go with them betrayal self and go vote against the opposition who had plans and policies set in place, ready to implement so that they could have a better life. But they chose Jamaica as they stated. But I want to make a spin on it, you know. Anju said to choose Jamaica, but he didn't choose Jamaicans. Yes, he would have managed or tried to get everyone else on board, especially even the opposition and other experts to come on board and to help him in this whole road to recovery and relief. But yet still a be a politics we are seeing going in at the thing. Look pan Ian Bell for me now.
Councillor, you already spoke. No, you already spoke more than 3 times on this particular point. We're moving on.
No, Chairman, you're not going to move before the people get.
Yes, I am.
Move then now.
Please sit down.
You're not going to move.
Have a seat.
No.
Councillor,
not here this day.
Down.
Yes. Not here this day. I need answers. This is done here now. Don't tell me nothing.
Councillor for the Beecher Town Division, Ian Bell, in a heated exchange with Mayor of St. Anne, Michael Belnavis. Again, the fury is with this water tank in Epworth, contaminated with frogs and other rodents.
Bullfrog just melt off. Here you look at it right now. Skin just melt off. Like if you come to. Man. The skin just melt off. Me I tell you, man, this thing is sick in you, man. We don't have money to buy water. So we have to just drink it.
The people them no want no frog water for drink. That is the bottom line of it. The people them no want no insect water for drink. The powers that be wanna move on and fast so that we don't have no more spread of no waterborne illnesses and diseases. Time come. ABR family and viewers, what says you about everything that was raised in this video? Drop your honest opinion in the comment section. Remember to leave a like, share out the videos. If you're new to the channel, please to subscribe. On the road to 50k, help me to get there. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.